Hi everyone.
Turn on the switch and turn on the backside switch of pH meter. Yeah, now it's turned on. Now we can proceed. First, remove the pH electrode cap slowly because it is very sensitive glass. It will easily break. Yeah, now I removed the cap of electrode. This is glass bubble membrane, very sensitive portion. This only going to measure our pH. Take one beaker for washing the electrode. Rinse the distilled water slowly and take tissue paper. Wipe it very carefully. Wipe every water droplets in that electrode. Now remove the beaker. So now electrode is clearly wiped. Now we are going to calibrate our pH meter. So we have to click CAL calibration button. Click that. Now it's showing buffer 7. We have to keep buffer pH 7. So we have 3 pH buffers. First shake the bottle and open it. So now we have to push it down to dip the electrode into buffer solution. That tip should be immersed in water. It should be submerged in water, not water, in buffer. Now we have to wait the calibration going on. The pH should come nearly 7, around 7. Now it came nearly 7, so it will show CFM, which means confirm. We have to click CFM button. Okay, now 7 over. Now we have to keep 4, pH 4 we have to keep. So take the electrode up and keep pH 4. So shake the bottle and carefully open. Before that, we have to wash the electrode again using distilled water and wipe using tissue paper. Why we are washing? This question will rise in your mind. So we already used pH 7. So that water droplets, buffer droplets will stick in that glass rod or that electrode. So we have to remove that. So we are washing using distilled water. So we are again keeping pH 4 buffer solution. So that the electrode is submerged in the buffer solution. It should be submerged, otherwise reading will show wrong values, or otherwise reading will not change. So now carefully look, the pH decreased and it came nearly 4. So now CFM will show in instrument, so we have to click CFM button. Next, it asking buffer 10. If you have buffer 10, you can keep, but we have only pH 9.2. Now what we can do? We have to click decreasing button. So if we click decreasing button, it will show 9.18. So we can keep 9.2. So we have to dip. So before that, we have to wash electrode. I washed the electrode. The video clip is I cut the portion, so you have to wash and dip the electrode. Now the value is changing. You have to wait until it reaches 9.18. It will not exactly come 9.18. It will come nearly around 9.15 or 9.2225, like that. So it will show CFM button, then only you have to press. If it not come nearly the values, now it taking time, so we are closing the previous pH buffers and we have to store it. Still it not reached 9.18, which means it going to show wrong value because it taking more time. So it thinking itself this is wrong pH buffer. So what we have to do, see again wrong value it coming. So we have to do only one thing, shake the bottle, shake the buffer bottle, so it will increase slowly. It taking more time, so I'm cut the video and again taken the video, so it's showing 9.2 after some times. So I'm shaking again, so now it's showing CFM, confirm we have to press. 3 buffer is enough, so we have to press again CAL, that calibration button, it will go back to normal. Okay, now we can analyze our samples, but before that we have to wash our electrode very carefully and wipe using tissue paper. We can use maximum 5 pH buffer, but for normal accurate reading we can use 3, but don't go minimum below the 3 buffers, at least to do minimum 3 buffers. Now I am taking one big size beaker for keeping my soil samples, because my soil sample beakers very small, so I have to keep the electrode very low level, that is not possible, so I am keeping one beaker. So this is EC, electrical conductivity electrode. I will do this video, I will upload this video in another part. You can search in our channel in future. So this is my soil sample, 1:2.5, that is 10:25 ratio, 10 gram soil, 25 ml of water. I kept it 30 minutes. After adding water, we have to mix using glass rod and we have to keep it 30 minutes. After we can analyze our pH. So this is well washed glass electrode. Before taking pH reading, we have to mix it again. So it is well mixed. Now we can keep the soil sample in that electrode. So just see how I am keeping, or if you have big size beaker or water level you can directly analyze, but here I'm having small beaker, so I kept it. The glass, that pH glass bead, that is that glass tip should not touch the bottom of the beaker, it should be in middle of beaker. So this is in middle of beaker only. So now we have to wait until the pH value gets stabilized. If it changing means you have to leave it until it gets stabilized. See, this value is changing now. These are all my buffers. By the time I'm keeping, that means I'm storing the pH buffers very safe place and shade area, very cool place. So I'm storing the pH buffers. Now see, the value came to 8.38. So still it decreasing. We have to wait then. So by the time I'm writing my sample names, these are all my samples. That means treatment replications I'm writing for my research. So I wrote. So this value gets stabilized at 8.23. So I'm going to write this value in my record. So 8.22, the value is getting stabilized. So this is the confirm value. So we can remove our sample, and we have to keep at least 1 day for easy analysis. So I'm not discarding sample, I'm keeping it. So we have to again wash the electrode using distilled water. Again we have to wipe without any droplet. It should not present any sample droplets, otherwise values will show previous and another samples value. So I'm taking next sample, I'm mixing it well. So again I'm keeping my soil sample. So I kept it. So I have to wait until the value getting stabilized. Finally note the values. Thank you for watching.